can only hear me. So we are YouTube. We are YouTube live. And cool. Should we start? Okay, so we have Ved, Neetal, then Anshuman. Where speaker is Neetal back again. Evaluator कौन है Neetal का? We are not doing evaluations today. No? तो आप बन जाओ evaluator. Neetal ठीक है. जी आप ही होगे टैग टाइमर. फोन पे हो जाएगा ना टाइमर का. लैंग्वेज इवैल्यूएटर रहने देना. अरे इतना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. अब फोन पे ही कर लेते हैं ना. ओके ऑलराइट ओवर टू यू टोस्टमास्टर वेद टू स्टार्ट द मीटिंग.
Okay, I'm the one. Okay. Good morning, Toastmaster.
गुड
Good morning.
मॉर्निंग.
I welcome you all to the 200th Bright Beginning Toastmaster Club's meeting. It's 200th milestone meeting that we are celebrating today. And let's remember once again the mission of the Toastmasters Club. Why every weekend we gather here, and let's remember that again. The mission of the Toastmaster Club is to provide positive and learning environment in which members are empowered to grow their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and their personal growth. Now, to run a smooth meeting, we have some housekeeping rules in place. Rule number 1, please keep your phone on silent mode. If you haven't done that, you have 5 seconds to do that. Given today's meeting is a hybrid meeting, please, people who are joining online, please keep yourself on the mute mode if you're not speaking. And people in the physical presence, please try to maintain the decorum. It might disturb the speaker or whoever is moderating the session. Rule number 3, please refrain yourself to talk about politics and sex and religion in derogatory manner. We are open to a healthy discussion. Now, if I want to impart one message to all of you, one key tip that would serve us all well in throughout our life, that one thing is self-confidence. Always try to have this self-confidence in you, even in the adverse situation. If you just have that, you will do a lot better and without it. Just try it once. Now, please help me welcome the presiding officer for the today's meeting. Please guess who is going to be? Guesses, guys. The presiding officer for the today's meeting. Oh, I lost my voice, or the hearing ability, or people are not replying. Okay, yes, Nital, you can say that. Okay, please help me welcome the presiding officer for the today's meeting, Toastmaster Nital. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ved, and thank you everyone for making this happen today. So we are celebrating our 200th meeting. This is a milestone achievement for our club and for me to be a part of this club. from last 2 years. So once again, good morning, everyone. So I welcome all to the 200th meeting celebration of Bright Beginnings Club. And I got the opportunity to be the president of this club for this term. And I'm very happy to be with all of you today. So before we dive into the celebration, let's take a moment to reflect our journey. Over the past, the Bright Beginnings Club has been a hub of inspiration, collaboration, and the friendship that we have got with each other. So whenever a Saturday morning comes, we look forward to attend the meeting, have some new ideas, give new ideas to everyone, and share a laugh, fun, and a learning, which makes our weekend a bright beginning. So I would like to invite each of you and tell in one sentence what was the achievement you got for being part of this meeting from last 2 years, 3 years that we are achieving the milestone today. So I would like to start with our area director Mayank Agarwal. So if you can just say one sentence, your achievement about Bright Beginnings Club, your personal achievement from this club.
Thank you so much, Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Needle, for inviting me on stage. For me, the personal experience has been my boost in confidence in speaking in front of a larger crowd. I've had an opportunity to go to my Mumbai office and host events there, holding about 200 to 300 people speaking on mic. Making them play games and other activities and fun like leg pulling. So it's really shot up my confidence and morale and able to speak. Thank you so much.
Thanks. So well, Anshuman, your achievement, your personal achievement, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Well, I found this.
Not able to hear you.
Now,
Yeah, now we can.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I'm bright beginning is the bright beginning for me in terms of Toastmasters. Now I've been part of almost 150 out of the 200 meetings of bright beginning. So through practicing amongst our group, part of this community and learning from each other, I think that's been a delight for me. And I look forward to the next 200 meetings to make me a better speaker, better leader overall. Thank you.
So Toastmaster Vidhu.
Hello, Toastmasters and fellow guest. This entire experience in the last 2 years of Bright Beginners Club has been amazing. It has not only helped me groom, given me that confidence. Today also, when I am speaking with the leaders from different industries and sitting and sharing my point of view, I feel immense proud when I say anything and I have that confidence. If anybody questions me, I don't fiddle with my words. That level of confidence, that level of presence, in the society, I was able to create because of our club. And here I have also got such good mentors who are well experienced in this entire public speaking journey. They have really always helped me and prep me, not only in terms of our informal discussions, but also professionally. It has been a great journey so far, and I look forward to our next milestone, maybe 500 or 1,000 meeting with a bigger forum, much more, and look forward to upcoming meetings. Thank you. Over to presiding officer.
So Toastmaster Ved, your turn. You have been the oldest member of this club.
Yeah, for me, like the community and the self-confidence that the confidence that improved over the years, That is the key highlight for me. And gradually, I found more friends and the vibrant community like here. So that is why like I am still here.
Thank you, Toastmaster team. So now I would like to call upon our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Anshuman. Over to you.
Am I audible and visible online audience?
Yes.
Thank you. The 200 meetings. I don't think I've attended 200 meetings, even my office, of any particular category of workflow. But here, 200 meetings has been like a breeze. I don't even remember the first time I attended a bright beginning meeting. And today, it feels like I'm attending the first meeting itself. It's just amazing. And this just journey of 200 meetings has had a lot of highlights. One of the highlights included once we conducted the meeting in a park and we were amongst children, we were just playing around and they were just poking us. And we used that environment just to test our public speaking skills in an open public environment. To today, post pandemic, we are attempting the meeting in a hybrid situation. We are trying to make all of us inclusive, the offline audience, the online audience. It's again a tech journey, but Bright Beginning has always been about trying, figuring out new ideas, and moving towards a new path, which takes us to unexplored territory. So today we'll be talking about what went well, what we can do in the future to take our club to the 400th meeting. But before we do that, I'd like to invite one by one our guests today, including the online guests, to introduce themselves. Maybe starting with you, Mrinal. Just one sentence about yourself. You'll have to come here. One sentence about yourself and what do you look forward to from Toastmasters? Now to you.
Okay, that okay. Hi, thanks everyone. My name is Mrinal, and I'm working in Gurgaon from like past 6 years. What I'm looking out from Toastmasters is probably some sort of skills around speaking with the teams, with the leadership, and yep, that's pretty much it.
Hi everyone, am I audible? All right. So I'm Rishabh, and I recently shifted to Gurgaon from Bangalore. I'm heading the strategy department of a fast-growing startup at the moment. And why I'm here is because I think great communication really inspires me. This is pretty much the third time I'm attempting to join Toastmasters. Just like you try to quit smoking and you try to attempt again and again. But I'm really hoping that this time I stick around. Thank you so much.
Rishabh, you rightly pointed out that consistency is the key. Being consistent for 200 meetings and another club for almost 300 meetings. Honestly, I'm still in an immature stage of learning. In Toastmasters, folks have been around for almost a decade, and still they are learning so many skills where they haven't been able to in the last 10 years. So today I'm starting to learn about pronunciation, intonation, and that I haven't learned in the past 4 years. In past 4 years, I've been able to reach only this stage where I'm able to only communicate in terms of basics. And it's a huge journey, and Toastmasters is a great platform. I think quantity plus quality both matter. And at Bright Beginning, we have been very keen to do that. How about you, sir? Would you like to introduce yourself? I know you're a Toastmaster audience.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
I-
audible, right?
yeah, I'm audible. Yeah. I'm Pravat Mahapatra, and I've been in the teaching management field for quite some time. And honestly, like I started not as a Toastmaster in 1987 in Bhubaneswar. We had formed a group, similar kind of public speaking group in Bhubaneswar. We used to call it Quality Circle. And it's all the similar kind of thing which Toastmaster does. And all of us came together. We started helping ourselves in improving debating skills. And 3 days, I think a week back, three of my friends got together. One has become the care director now for Bangladesh, and another is global director HR for the Al Jazeera group. All of came together in Gurgaon, and it reminded me of Quality Circle days. But with the Toastmaster, I have been like in Muscat when I was there. I used to regularly, not as a member, but visit Toastmaster club meetings. And in Thane, we had chartered the Thane Toastmaster Club uh, in 15 years back. And that was uh, my association with the Toastmaster. Toastmaster has been, for example, for me, like developing my communication skills and presentation skills. It made me a professor. You know, not Toastmaster. The public speaking made me a professor. I teach management, as I told you. I worked with BIT Masra as a professor for some time. And why I'm coming back right now is because of one thing. For last 5 to 6 years, I'm out of touch with public speaking, and I'm trying to go back to teaching management again. You know, I was not teaching for last 4 5 years, and I'm thinking the best way again to come back to a Toastmaster club and practice public speaking. That's why I'm here. Thank you.
Just gives a thumbs up if I'm audible. Okay, thanks. So, good morning, everyone. And first of all, I'd like to congratulate the club for its 200 milestone meeting. My name is Dikshar Tharsh. I am the president of MX Gurgaon Toastmasters Club, and I have been part of your like that volunteer group since I believe from past 2 to 3 months, and I've been actively following that and even participated once. And I got to know about this meeting from Toastmaster Mayank last week in Division H conference, and hence was like too much interested to join it, especially since it was happening in person. So yes, I'm here, donning a couple of hats as well. So yeah.
Thanks a lot, everyone, for
I'm not able to hear you, Anshuman.
am I audible now?
Yes.
With games with and having a lot of fun. But before we do that, I like to introduce the basic structure of a Toastmaster meeting. So Toastmaster meeting consists of prepared spontaneous speeches and evaluation of the whole meeting. So for the prepared speech, have Toastmaster will bring a special speech, a learning speech for all of us. We'll have the table topic section by Toastmaster Ved, and then we'll have games by Toastmaster Dikshart. And last but not the least, we'll have the evaluation done by Toastmaster Vidhu along with her team. So I'd like to invite Toastmaster Vidhu to share what evaluation is all about and how we'll be going about evaluation for today morning. Over to you, Toastmaster Vidhu.
For the benefit of our members and for all the guests, we have an evaluation section, which is to end of the meeting. wherein what we do is in the entire meeting, there is a general evaluator who evaluates the entire meeting in terms of the timeliness, in terms of the conduct, in terms of the energy. There are different parameters which the general evaluator consider. And then I have a team which will help me in evaluating the different portions of the entire meeting. For example, I will have a counter, I'll have a timer, and we have Dikshat. I'm sorry if I'm Dikshat, right? So I'll have Dikshat as the timer. He can come and he can explain what his role would be as a timer in the meeting. Over to you, Dikshat. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I hope I'm audible. So yeah. So as a timer, my role is to like show timing cards as per his speeches. So for Toastmaster Neithal, who is a prepared speaker, will have green card at 5 minutes, yellow at 6, and red at 7 minutes. Similarly, in our table topics, we will have the timer cards at like green at 1 minute, 1.5 minute will have yellow card, and red card at 2 minutes, and it will be on till 2 minutes till the speech ends. Yeah, over to you. Okay, yeah, sorry. Timing for evaluation section is like 2 minutes. It will be a green card. 2 minutes 30 seconds will be a yellow, and 3 minutes it will be a red card. I'll submit. I'll provide my report at the end of the meeting, as and when called by Toastmaster Vidu. Yeah.
And we have Mayank as the evaluator for Neethal's speech. And towards the we have our counter in grammarian. Okay, so we usually have our counter as well and a grammarian who evaluate the good usages and the bad usages of all the speakers. And right now, so after towards the end of the meeting, we will call upon all the evaluators and share their evaluation. Now I will call upon our presiding officer.
We clap a lot in offline meetings. That is to keep the energy going. It may it may start to look pretty, but yeah, that is what the spirit of Toastmasters is all about. Yes, let's start the meeting now. Let's get into the meaty section of the meeting, starting with the prepared speech first. So we have Toastmaster Neethal, who's going to share some wizardry from the world of finance. And before, I'd like to invite the evaluator of Toastmaster Neethal, Toastmaster Mayank, to share the speech objectives for Toastmaster Neethal.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anshuman. So Toastmaster Neethal is going to be giving an exciting and spirit elevating speech. And the purpose of the speech is to gain some confidence in her speech delivery. And I will deliver and review the. I'll give a feedback when called upon by the general evaluator, Toastmaster Vidu. Handing over the stage back to Toastmaster Day, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Audio video check.
Yeah, I'll give the speech in sitting pose for today as it's more.
Your audio is not clear, Toastmaster Neethal. What is the device that you're using?
I'm using laptop speaker only as earphones were not working properly. Okay, wait, I'll get the.
Okay, so you might have to be a bit loud.
Let me try a wired phone, wired earphones. One second.
Is there anyone else like
Mhm.
feeling issue about Toastmaster Neethal's voice on the physical side?
Yeah, I'll check her to confirm.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ved.
So I was asking, is there someone else also feeling the issue that might be very specific? So
No, yours is clear, Ved. Yours
Is
is
it
very
fine now?
clear. Yeah, it is clear. It is clear now. Yeah, it was
Okay, I'll use
the
a
I think
wired phone
laptop.
and I'll be giving the speech by setting.
Before you start, Toastmaster Neethal, can you confirm the timer cards? Can you please confirm the color? Can you
Very
ping Toastmasters Dikshart screen? Camera screen. For
Toastmaster Nitin, you might have to go into the maybe speaker or gallery mode. Then you
Okay,
will be able to
gallery.
see.
Yeah, I'm able to see. Yeah, green card.
green now.
Hello. Red.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Cool.
perfect.
Ethel, you haven't participated in contest. Like in contest, you also have to say, what do you have to say? It's a beautiful day. You have to say it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. Yeah, right.
Cool. Over to you, Toastmaster Neetal.
Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guest, imagine you are on a boat and you are sailing through it, and you are the captain of your ship. And you know the destination, but if you did not plan for it and if you don't know how to sail through it, you may end up in an entire different destination which you have not even thought about. Likewise, in our life, we are working hard. We are going to office, business, and having different sources of income. But if you're not planning for our life, if you're not planning for our investment decisions at this very moment, if we look forward 20 years, 25 years, we may end up somewhere which we did not plan through. And in life, many decisions can be taken on spot, which may lead to enjoyment, which may lead to fun, or which may end up in drastic sad stories. But with respect to financial planning, as the name itself suggests, a financial planning, it is highly recommended that you need to plan if you have not already planned today. If you have not even thought how your life would be after 25 years, as we are all mostly in our 20s or 30s, and we have more 30 plus years of our career, a job left if we take the retirement age as 60. We need to think through it. So with this, if you imagine you wanted to buy a car, but you have not planned through, you have gone to a showroom, and on instinct, if you have taken a car which is not in your budget, which doesn't fulfill the EMI aspect of it, you may end up giving the car back to the showroom or back to the bank, as you will not be able to pay the EMIs. So likewise, financial decision and it has to be planned, and has to be planned today. Whether you're able to start with it or not, it's not a question, but planning is a must. So with this, you must have heard about Rachna Ranade. She's a chartered accountant from Pune, and she has taken many courses on the subject of stock market and beyond investments. So my journey in the stock market started one day when I was listening to her YouTube video. I came through it, and then I realized, being a chartered accountant, I did not plan my own life and I'm dependent on others to do it for me. And that was the beginning of my life journey with respect to investment planning. So first step in your investment planning is financial awareness. You have to be aware of different aspects of your life, your requirement, your family background, your job history, your career perspectives, and what are the goals you are looking for yourself. So you may look to become a director in a company, but you will also have to think about how much of an assets you need to have to live the life you are currently living after 60 years, adding up the inflation, adding up the other cost of living that get along our way. The second thing is goal setting. So as everyone has a different aspects through towards life. I would like to travel to Europe, you may like to travel to Australia. So likewise, the budget for every goal will be different. So you need to write down your goals of your life right today. What is that you're looking forward to have in your life? What is that you want it in your life? So having it by just writing down leads to an imagination that how it would be after 20, 25 years. It might not be a short-term goal that we are talking about here today. We are talking about a long-term goal with, with our growing jobs, with our growing age and retirement planning together. The third will be spreading your skills. feeding your skills, spreading your skills on different assets classes. So you need to think what are the different asset classes you have right now to invest. So I'll take up the different classes of assets in short time. So one more thing is emergency funds. So have you planned for your emergency funds? If suppose today a cyclone hits, or like it happened in Dubai, no one planned it that an for floods would come in Dubai. But we have all seen how Dubai was submerged in water with one torrential rainfall. And if those people have not planned for it, they have faced the consequences. So at least in India, we can see that government is trying to plan for those kind of emergency situations that are coming up. So we also in our life, we have to plan for it. And then planning for the risk management. What are your risks along with your life? Do you have any issues with your health? Do your family have any issues with respect to their health? Or what, how many kids you have? Or what are your life aspects about your spouse? So you need to understand different aspects when you do a financial planning with respect to your risk management. And then your retirement. Retirement planning is also mandatory. So how you like to invest your funds for retirement purpose. And then discipline and patience. So long-term investment, as Warren Buffett says, don't hold a stock if you're not willing to hold it. Don't hold a stock for 20 minutes if you're not holding it, if you do not want to hold it for 20 years. So likewise, discipline and patience will bring a structural changes in your life. And with your money, with the time, the money will also grow. So now I would like to talk about different asset classes. So the first asset classes which you can think about it, stocks, direct equity in the stock market. So even if you don't have a knowledge on the stocks, you when you brush your teeth, see the company name on the toothpaste and see if it is a listed or not. When you go for bath, see the soap the company has manufactured, see if it is listed or not. Because when you are using it, you have a trust in that company and you would like to invest in those stocks. So second thing we can think about bonds. The government of India issues bonds, sovereign gold bonds, or the RBI bonds. You can think about investment for a long-term duration, like 50 years. So like day before yesterday, there were 2064 bonds that got released. So you can think about it. Then gold and silver. So we have seen how the gold prices are rising and we are expecting the gold and silver prices to continue to rise. So how you would like to keep investing in it. The fourth will be cryptocurrency or currency with respect to your risk management. If the risk management purpose permits, you can go for cryptocurrency and the currency. And the fifth and favorite of all Indians are real estate. So you can think about real estate investment for a long-term perspective by categorizing in what area you live, a city you live, and how are the growth prospects of this. So with this, I would like to conclude today, and I would like to encourage everyone, if you have not already done, go for a financial planning, write down your own goals, write down your own investment strategies, and be with it with patience and disciplines. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Nathan. I give one.
Yeah, it has to be the best evaluation ever.
What happened?
In a way, like we are adding pressure to Toastmaster, right? A great evaluation. The online audience can also share feedback with Toastmaster Neither in the private chat. आपके keynote. Moving on. 4 years of Bright Beginnings.
Your voice is not
Started
audible.
enough. Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
So we started with a physical meeting in a library. It was a fun time when Toastmasters just to take out our slippers, shoes, get into a small environment, quiet environment, have a lot of fun. We moved to the park, as I told you, and then we figured out another auditorium. It was moving around different places, but one thing that was constant was the camaraderie within the club. I think the hallmark of this club has been great friendships. So every club has different culture. One of the main tenets of Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club has been the friendship among the different members of the club. So we Toastmaster Ved, Neetal, Vidhu, Mayank, I. We're less of like professional members, more of friends investing in each other's journey to grow over a long period of time. That's been one aspect of it. Another aspect has been the mentors this club has been provided with. So when the club started, we had a club mentor in terms of distinguished Toastmaster Rupinder Singh, who's a world championship semi-finalist. He mentored the club in its initial stages, got it to a basic level. And then we had senior members in Toastmaster Neha, Toastmaster Rahul, who mentored all of us and set up a foundation. And I should not be missing Toastmaster Gaurav, who founded the club itself. Because of it, we are here today after 200 meetings. So all these senior members laid the foundation of it. And now we as core members, as executive committee, are continuing the club in its current form. And in pandemic, every Saturday morning, we used to look forward to the club meeting just to have a good time, exchange our life stories, plus the speeches themselves, which has been, I think, a constant across the board. And now today, it's shifting to a hybrid environment and predominantly a physical environment where we are able to interact with each other, exchange notes, and grow as speakers. And we'll talk about the next 200 meetings. But before that, we enter into our practicing the spontaneous public speaking, where all of us individually will be practicing coming here and giving a speech. So are you ready for it? Toastmaster, are you ready? Okay, all right. All right. So I like to hand over the stage to our table topic master. They are veteran Toastmaster, Toastmaster Ved, to take it away. Over to you, Toastmaster Ved.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Let's get started with the table topic section. And so the funny table topic awaits everyone. So who is going to go next? Giving you a choice, but it's just an illusion. Otherwise, I will have to pick someone. Okay. Toastmaster. Okay.
Diksharth.
Okay, Toastmaster Diksharth. Hi, Toastmaster Diksharth. Do you like sci-fi movies?
Yeah, I love a lot.
Okay. Okay, so the table topic for you is what would you do if you find out that aliens are attacking the Earth? What would you do if you find out the aliens are attacking the Earth? How would you save the planet? How would you turn around this situation? Over to you.
Oh my God. This would be my first reaction when I'll hear that aliens are attacking our Earth, our world. There might be many more things which will happen later. I might be the Tom Cruise of the Earth who will save us and maybe like go into the future, create some device, go back into the past, tell my like past self that you have to do this to save the Earth. Or maybe I hide myself out. Or maybe I would do what I love the most. I'd find my favorite thing and eat because I know I can't do anything more than that. Because saving isn't like my piece of thing. I like my even my club is struggling and I'm not able to save it right now. So I won't say that I'm like I might be anything, but yes, the first word would be oh my God for me. But yes, I believe it would be a dream come true for many who are still trying to find out what's happening in that Area 51 of US, which like quite famous of some paranormal activities. But on a different note, about the question you asked Toastmaster Ved, what I can do, I am an engineer. I would try to build something to woo them away from all. Or as a marketer, I like to market them that this is not the place where they should be, because like what's good in Gurgaon? We don't have good water, we don't have good food, we don't have good air. They're gonna die. It's better they live their own world. Even Superman had villains in here. Like even Superman got enemies. Like what's good in this place to live in? Like I don't know what else can woo them away, right? So yes, these are a few things I can do from my own. So over to you, Toastmaster Veer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dikshant, for this wonderful take on this topic. Now, moving to the next candidate, who is going to be next? Anyone?
Soon to be Toastmaster Mrinal.
Okay, Toastmaster Mrinal. Hello, Toastmaster Mrinal. Do you like superheroes?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Okay, so which two superheroes would you combine to create the ultimate superhero? What are their powers? And yeah, over to you.
Okay. I guess I would combine Superman and Captain America. Okay, so like I guess they will make a pretty combination. So this is like Superman is one guy who has a a lot of power, and he has laser eyes. He could fly. He could has a quite a good strength. Then you have Captain America, I would say really well, who could lead the pack. If let's say we combine both of them, what they could probably do is, along with just being lethal for the enemy, they could also bring in a lot of other superheroes along with them. So yeah, I guess that could be one thing.
Mhm.
Sorry, I forgot what else was the what else were the like the was the question?
So
So
it was all about like which two superheroes you would combine and to create the ultimate superhero and
okay,
just talking about it.
um, okay. And apart from that, I guess obviously like with Superman and Captain America combined, um, you know, uh, it could be it could be pretty great. Like they could make up a great leader combined with. So in organizations we have this thing, right? You need to be a good individual contributor to be a good manager. So I believe what Superman and Captain America combines.
Your voice got broke. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Superman
Mhm.
saves the world all alone,
Yeah.
and then Captain America is a very good manager. Like he brings the team together, and then that's pretty much it. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nal, for this take. Now, who is going to be next?
Soon to be Toastmaster Rishabh.
Okay. Hello, Toastmaster Rishabh.
Hi, I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Great.
Uh, okay. So, Toastmaster Rishabh, if you were an invisible for 24 hours, what would you do and why? If you were invisible for 24 hours, what would you do and why?
Uh, you
You all, yeah,
invisible.
yeah, invisible for 24 hours only.
Okay. Think if I was invisible, for 24 hours, the first thing that I would do is identify great people, because there are certain great people that I would like to be close to and learn from them. The skills, their thought process, how they interact with the team, the individuals, how do they influence, how do they retain the power that they keep or the aura that they keep, right? So, for example, one of the things that I would do is go to the parliament and go to Narendra Modi's cabin, right? Because I'm very intrigued by the way he, although not a fan here, to be political here, he has with the crowd and the way he engages with them, right? With that out of the way, once I have the Indian parliamentary system, uh, I would probably go to the US, again, the White House, identify who are the main key stakeholders that are actually running the government. So there are people who are the face of a particular organization or the government, and then there are a set of people who are actually running the show, right? So apart from just seeing what the face of the government or that particular organization is doing, I would also identify the key stakeholders that are actually running the show and try to kind of those elements together to understand how that entire organization actually functions, right? Because that is something that really intrigues me. Just observe them, listen to them talk, understand what their thoughts are. I think I would be doing identifying the people that I want to learn from and just intruding them into their privacy. All right then. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Now for the next person in the online setting, anyone?
Our guest.
Okay. Yeah, Toastmaster Pravat. So the question for you is, if you could order one sweet for all of us, if you could order one sweet for all of us, what would it be and why?
Yeah, it will be naturally Rasgulla only, being a Odia. In fact, we claim Rasgulla is ours, and we have a lot of fight with Bengalis. They've started claiming that Rasgulla was theirs. My family, my in-laws' family, in fact, they were the ones who started Rasgulla in a particular place in Odisha. It started as a Rasbhog for the Lord Jagannath, and rasgulla is very fluffy, sweet, and you can many times the color of the rasgulla also is different. In Delhi, you find very whitish, and sometimes I don't like Delhi based rasgulla. Bengali rasgullas are good again, but in our part of Orissa, we get the brownish rasgulla, which is close to Bhubaneswar, a Pahal area. I'll do one thing. I'll get Pahal Rasgulla for everyone from Bhubaneswar to all of you. Next time I am there in Bhubaneswar. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pravat. Yeah, we all are waiting for that Rasgullas now. Okay, so the next candidate, next volunteer, anyone? Okay, the
Toastmaster man.
Toastmaster man. Okay, Toastmaster man.
Thank you so
Toastmaster.
much, General.
Oh,
Sorry, Toastmaster Ved. Yes, go ahead.
okay, Toastmaster man. For you, the topic is tell us about funny job interview experience or any other experience, and share with all of us.
Mayank, you have been a chartered accountant and you've done so many certifications. Tell me, how productive are these certifications? Damn. These guys really asked me the most motivational, no, not motivational, demotivating question. You know, you do a certification and it says salary increased by 50%, but they don't say whose salary. It is not your salary, but the one who's doing that course, his salary increases. Because most certifications you do, and pretty expensive ones, are from US and they take a large sum of money. And in India, the employer says, I don't care about certification. Tell me, how many years of experience do you have? Boss, if I had experience, I would have not gone for that certification. These are some questions that are often asked to you, but saying, oh, you haven't taken a certification? It's like the Shark Tank. You are online, then you have not gone offline. If you are in both categories, then why are you in both categories? Boss, tum confuso. Things like that. How, and I'm sure my new friend will be able to resonate more with these such questions. These interview questions, I'll tell you, are never funny to you, the one who's giving the interview. It is funny for the interview taker. I had once for an interview for an audit profile, a guy came down in chappals and I looked at it and I said, that's your level of seriousness. Okay, fine. The HR had screened him already and I'm not supposed to be biased. And the moment I asked him some technical questions, the basic one like accounting standard 2, which I'm sure Toastmaster Anshuman can also talk about it. The guy was like, sir, no. And those are like some awkward moments that I have faced. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ved.
Thank you, Toastmaster man. Now the next volunteer. Okay, Toastmaster Vidu. Okay. Okay, Toastmaster Vidu, are you able to hear me? Okay. So the table topic for you is, what is the unconventional advice or fact or suggestion that you want people to know about? What is the unconventional advice or fact or suggestion that you want people to know about? Over to you.
Unconventional suggestion. I think my life is entirely unconventional. So I always tell that don't plan a future. I have been a person who most of the time is thinking about the past or future and always giving the gyan to people to stay in present. So unconventional advice, I think that is what we want to know. We want to understand. Unconventional advice, I would say that be in present, talk what you mean, right? And do whatever you want in life. I was reading Nikhil Kamath's very recent interview where he said that whenever I goof up in my life, what I think is everybody will die, near future. That help us stay calm and don't over exaggerate on the repercussions of our acts. So whenever you are in a position of either dilemma, failure, or in a tricky situation, always think that assume everybody will die after you do something. So you will not never have this fear of not giving your best. So I think this is one of the advice I would like to give. Over to Toastmaster Ved.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidu. Now I think the only one who is left, okay. Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Anshuman is left.
Okay. Toastmaster Anshuman.
All right.
Okay. Toastmaster Anshuman. You have just discovered a hidden talent that you never knew you had. What is it? and how do you use it to your advantage? Repeating it again, you have just discovered a hidden talent that you never knew you had. What is it, and how do you use it to your advantage?
A hidden talent which I never knew, which I discovered right now, is my ability to speak to you all. I did not know I can come to Toastmaster Mayank's private basement and figure out all his secrets and then not talk about it. I think that's a hidden talent which I'll keep hidden. But at the same time, what is great is that I'm able to come here in front of all of us and interact with all of us. Use all the techniques I've learned at Toastmaster, which I did not know I could use, and demonstrate them in the stage today, here, today. This hidden talent was also demonstrated recently in contests where did not know that I could demonstrate that being amongst all the participants in that group. So being able to go out there, expose myself, being judged by judges, being judged by all the audience, it was something which I did not know before. And today, just learning, growing, and being out there, exploring more hidden potential is always very fascinating to me. And I love to explore that more with all of us in the next 200 meetings. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Do we have more time, or like I think the only Toastmaster Nital is left?
Yeah, we can go for Toastmaster Neither.
Okay, Toastmaster Nital, are you there? Toastmaster Nital.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, Toastmaster Nital, your topic is okay. Your topic is, if you could change one event in the history, what would it be, and what happens instead? If you could change one event in the history books, what would it be, and what happens instead?
So one thing I always imagined, like we are in our Lok Sabha elections. So what if Atal Bihari Vajpayee did not lose in 2004? How would be the state of our country would be? Will we have to wait for last 10 years the progress we have seen from 2014 to 24, or it would have been done in 2004 itself? So the more I read about how the Atal Bihari Vajpayee was and how his leadership was, the more inspired I'll be to read about him, to know about him. And the movie that has come up recently just shows a tiny bit of what kind of personality he was. He was an inspiration to millions of people. So the event that I would like to change, if it was possible, to have that continuous government in 2004 with BJP leading it, and see Vajpayee and another term as a prime minister. We would have become superpower by now, which we are expecting to become in next 20 years or 10 years. So those kind of thoughts will occur whenever you see this kind of situations, when you see how some states have progressed far ahead, then we see some of the states which are lagging behind. So yes, that's a key event, and I hope the history doesn't repeat now. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Ved.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nital. That's all I had for this table topic section. I hope you enjoyed.
Master
Now,
Pratik has entered at the right moment.
yes, yes. Toastmaster Pratik.
Toastmaster? Okay. Yep. Toastmaster Bob joined.
Audio test. One,
No.
two, three. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, it's good to see you, Toastmaster Pratik. The topic for you is, okay, which you like superheroes, right? Your voice is, I'm not hearing anything.
Able to hear now?
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm able to hear. Okay. Which two superhero you would want to see them fight, and who would win according to you? Which of the two superheroes you would want them to fight, and who would win? Over to you.
Uh, that I have Batman, it's a Hanuman. Okay. So this is the one that I really like, and it's not a superhero, it's a plus. And coming to belief that we have in India, we follow that. There are multiple that are all when we are getting the superhero life that I follow. But coming to the fight part, so it will be versus Iron Man. We have not seen that fight. We don't have that fight, the Hulk and the Avenger part. I was Hulk at like, superhero that I follow is the Iron Man. He looks for the society. He thought that what is the best for the society, and he sacrificed his life in the end game. And to that, we were able to kill Thanos. So that is the superhero that I really admire. Over to you, Toastmaster Veda.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Pati. Now over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Ved, and thanks a lot, all of you, for participating in this wonderful table topic of the 200th meeting of Bright Bringing Toastmaster Club. And we also have a veteran member in Toastmaster Pratik, especially joining today, performing all his daily duties. I think that is all we all do. We take out a Saturday morning dedicated to just working through and learning new Toastmaster skills, which is public speaking and leadership in this environment. It's quite an amazing experience that all of us are together thanks to the help of technology, virtually and in person. And to take this meeting forward, we have a special guest joining today, which is Toastmaster Dikshart, who's going to have some secret games for us. So let's see what are the games which Toastmaster Dikshant is will make us all play. So I'll hand over the stage to Toastmaster Dikshant to take it. Over to you, Toastmaster.
So yeah, hello once again, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Yeah. So may I know how many people are on online? I see 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have Toastmaster Bob from
So like easy.
Toastmasters of
So
Kathmandu.
3 active, right? And we have like so Toastmaster Bob. Like okay, okay. So we have 6 here and 4 online. So yeah. So let's. So basically, we are going. So all of you might have played name, place, animal thing in your childhood days. Let's
Yes.
recreate it a bit. So for online, like there are 4 folks, they can form a team. We have 6, or we can go 2 each, right? 4. Yeah. So yeah, we can have 2 each. Like 2 people can form a team. Like people here can choose themselves online. So 2 teams will be online, 3 teams would be here. So the format would be like I'll give you a word, and you have to obviously alphabet, not a word. I'll give you an alphabet, and for each team there will be a different alphabet. They have to craft a story 2 minutes long. Every speaker had to speak for a minute, and they have to mention their name, place, animal, thing in that story, while the other 5 teams have to guess what that was. They can even have like an alternate word and create like 2 parallel universe so that people get confused. Like that's the game. So like if I yes, so if it's a, so I'll have name as Anshuman, place as Ahmedabad, animal and a thing as I don't apple phone. Apple phone. Apple. Okay. So yeah. So basically, I have to craft a story using all these four things. Now to hide so that the others don't guess it in one chance, I can have like four more things in like parallel and add the story. Like I can also do another word. It's your call. But at the end of the day, the word A and all the four things, name, place, animal, thing from the word A should be in that story. It should be 2 minutes long at least, 1 minute for each speaker. So yeah, people can like online and offline can form the groups, and I can.
So,
Okay, yeah,
Toastmaster Dikshat, I have a question. So you
yeah,
mentioned
sure.
gave an example about Toastmaster instrument, right? The Toastmaster instrument's name starts with A. You said Anshuman lives in Ahmedabad and is Apple phone. I didn't get that part. Like, do we have to craft a story without mentioning a name, or would the
No,
audience
so
or other team
basically, you
has to
have
guess?
to create a story using all the four things: a name, a place, animal, and thing, using that letter which I'll provide it to you.
Okay, got it.
So basically, you just don't have to write like we have to first write all the four things like we used in the childhood, but then we have to apply our Toastmaster skills and create a short story around it as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like, but you have to. Like, you mean Anshuman and Ashish? Okay. Yeah. And now, as you mentioned, so basically you have to share your name, place, animal, thing with me so that I can be judged. Like the people who are listening, they don't like, sorry, so that they won't say like you might have switched in between. So yeah. And if you like use multiple names on the same letter, that will be counted as one. If you like use Ashish, Arvind, Anshuman, that will be counted as a one name. Like if people can guess any one word, one name, that will be fine out of it because that's A again. So yeah. So for offline, online, I have to. Okay, I have to. Okay. Yeah, I can just. And I can like, but yeah, they have to go in a room and so that they can create a story. But they have to create the stories, right? 1 minute each. It's not like that. Like you have to create a story just that. So you'll get 5 minutes to think on it. Not it won't be spontaneous. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. If someone breakout room, if someone can help in that.
So we have to select, right? First two persons, online people.
Breakout rooms are being created. So just join a bit. Yeah, people I start joining in. Pravat, Bob, you guys have to accept the breakout room note invitation. Pravat has already joined. कभी कभी lag में आता है. Great.
You're not audible, Diksharth. No.
No. Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are.
So just to make it green, every participant of the team have to speak for a minute. I'll raise the green card as and when the 1 minute is up. After that, it's their call for how long they want to speak. There's no end limit. Keep an end limit. Again, okay. So I'll show green card at 1 minute and red card at 1:30. It's a hard stop, like 1:30. You can't speak a word after that. And
Speak less than 1 minute.
Individual, they have to speak for a minute maximum. So basically, team has to speak for 2 minutes for sure, and 3 minute again. That will be the end limit because we are doing a 1 minute 30 seconds as the end limit for every speaker. So it's 1 to 1:30 for every speaker. And yes, obviously you have to include all the 4 things in the entire speech. It can be in like one section entirely, and the other one is a bluff for others. So yeah. So that's it. With this, we'll call the first team of Roastmaster Pratik and Toastmaster Rishabh. Yeah, no.
Just wait for the master.
You. Wait. Toastman, wait, can you hear us?
Yes, now we can. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start. This is a story about someone from that town, right? A place called Jaipur, and that person basically traveled all across the country for a particular reason, because maybe their parents worked in such a similar setting, right? One day, in the early days of his career, he met this girl who was very frank with him, right? That amount of honesty brought out a lot of things within that person. And one day, they found themselves in a state of mind. And that state of mind was likened to the way of or the way it would make you feel would be very serene and in a very beautiful place. Thing that you would find maybe in Fargo, right? So now,
So am I audible, right? Ved, Nital, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
At the same time, I was enjoying in capital of India, Delhi. I was watching match in Firozshah Kotla Stadium. Eh? No, no. So it was enjoying it was a Australia versus India match, and David Warner and Aaron Finch opened the inning, and there was a lot of greenery around, flora and fauna, everything was around. Yeah. So we were enjoying over there, and there comes the Bumrah, and he bowled a Yorker to Aaron Finch, and it was completely LP leg before the wicket. Is a completely leg before the wicket, and umpire gave a not out. Then they went for a review, and at the same time, Indian crowd has started going from "Oh, cheaters, cheaters!" Then there came a and over the stage and said, "Then let's calm down. We have a 50 overs to bowl today, and we'll move to Australia. Then we'll have the same celebration, and we'll won that match." Over to you.
You don't just have to guess the words, you have to guess the four letters as the four words as well. So there was just not the letter, just the words as well, which Toastmaster Pratik and Toastmaster Rishabh have used in their story. So
I got
I'll
it.
go team by team. In the same manner, the team is going to present. So first, Toastmaster Mayank's team. You have 30 seconds, obviously, to think. But I don't think I got it when you lost, like when you say the like this would be the word, and I thought like you are done with this, not even listening to him after that. You made him even grin, like so that he even can't continue with his story, but he did, and he did it beautifully. So yeah, Toastmaster Mayank's team. So yeah, any guesses? Like F is the alphabet, okay, and I can't disclose till the end, right? Like so for you guys are in same day, right? I feel like first Mayank's team. Seems a bit easy to like we can. So since that's J. So okay, people who are online, if like they can guess the four words utilized by the like Pratik and Rishabh's team.
So I guess the word is like J, and Jaipur was one of the place that first person used, but I could
What are
not
the
follow
other
the.
three?
Oh, I could not follow the rest of the story. But definitely word was J.
Toastmaster Bob, Toastmaster Ved, Toastmaster
I think it's
Prabhat.
D Delhi, David Warner.
Aaron, Australia.
Yeah, Bumrah was there. And it was Jaipur. Naturally, it was Jaipur. But then it came to Firasa Kotla. And then after that, they went on. Yeah, there was like the
Yeah.
shouting.
Toastmaster Mayank, your team have come up to like your for you word is F, and for the rest of the things you are unaware, right? No, I mean So we'll just ask the team what they used so that they can. So F is the correct. So the two teams who guessed F, yeah, F was the word. But they beautifully used Jaipur, I would say. Even I thought at once they're moving to J. But yeah, it was F. So if the team can reveal themselves the name, place, annual thing they used.
We're not able to hear
Frank.
him. Okay.
So I'll repeat. The name was Frank. Fagu. The animal was finch. And the thing was flora. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, right. Quite cleverly done. And the type of words you used was like what was it? Confusing for others to like guess also. So yeah, with this, I'd like to next invite Toastmaster Mayank and Toastmaster Minal.
क्या आप मुझे सुन सकते हैं?
Yes.
Come. इतना प्रेशर है. So my dear friend Sahil was staying in San Francisco, and while his girlfriend Carol was in California, and they wanted to settle down together. So they thought that should we order a place to in a place to stay, what should we look for? Should we look for a sofa or a couch? But but it was but it was so confusing for them that should how the coach or sorry the sofa or the couch should look like. Should it be with snake leather or crocodile leather? But they really couldn't figure it out, and hence there was utter confusion amongst their lives as to what they need to do. Should they think of should they think of continuing their journey in that place, or come down to this Toastmasters group here and attend this meeting beautifully? Over to Minal.
So, once upon a time, in the beautiful city of Chennai, which has lots of temples, masala dosas, idlis to offer, there lived a very sweet young man named Ranganath Manish, a software engineer, who was looking for a good iPhone to buy. He already had an iPhone 12 and he was looking to buy iPhone 13 on Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, Myntra, everywhere he could search for. He booked it on Amazon, and the delivery guy came up. Sir, your parcel have come up. Can you please give the OTP? I can give it to you. And Manish walked down the stairs and saw that instead of an iPhone, there is this big, something really big square over there. He asked the delivery guy, "Hey man, what is it? I ordered a mobile. Since when Apple started building up this big an iPhone?" He said, "Sir, this is something in the box. I don't know. I just deliver." And so Manish called up the seller in the Mumbai, and he said, "Sir, what do you do with the iPhone? See, we have got you some nice looking mattress." And Manish was really furious. "What I'm gonna do with the mattress? Like, this is not what I ordered. I ordered an iPhone." He put the mattress outside, and then there was all the monkeys and the cats.
Again, the
So the
30
word
seconds
was
are
M.
on for all
So the
the participants.
so the word was M.
So yes,
Manish,
so we'll go one
Mumbai,
by one.
monkey,
We'll go
mat.
one by one. Toastmaster Hital will go one by. So yes, so just for the offline people first. So as Toastmaster Anshuman is saying, it's T for them and Carol, couch, crocodile, and California. What's the place? Chennai. Okay. Uh, uh, Toastmaster Pratik and Toastmaster Rishabh, your team. I'll at the end. So what's your call? S or M? So there should be one more thing, right? Toastmaster Neither, you're saying?
Yeah, the word was M. Manish, Mumbai Mattress Monkey.
And Toastmaster Bob and Toastmaster Ved. Any guesses? SCM. To speaking online? Or I'm missing it?
Saying S.
Yes. Okay. So only team of Toastmaster Pratik is correct. Oh, sorry, Toastmaster Pratik has said S. M. Okay, guys, the M correct, but the things were correctly pointed out by Toastmaster Neither. You missed the Mumbai. So yeah, it was M as the name Mayank and Mrinal. So but yeah, they sugar coated it so much it's S and C. But the one thing they missed out was linking both the stories. There should be a link in between both the stories.
Yeah.
Yes. So with this, we'd like to invite the next team, which is online of Toastmaster Neetal and Toastmaster Pavat, right?
Pravat.
Okay. Yeah, over to you guys.
So, whenever we think of America, the great USA, we get to hear, we recollect few great members like Abraham Lincoln, Benjamin Franklin, Warren Buffett, and so on. So, have you guessed what is the common among all these people? They are passionate about something. Someone was passionate about stocks. Someone was passionate about flights, flying kites. In my imagination, they are passionate about making bombs at home for explosion, like we do it in our Diwali. And someone was passionate about reading books. So whenever, if we imagine they all coming together and staying at a place or going on a field trip, imagine what will be the situation. How funny would be the situation, as everyone is experienced and expertise or passionate about one thing. So imagine Abraham Lincoln, Warren Buffett, Benjamin Franklin coming together, and as they belong to different places. Someone was from Brooklyn, someone was from London, someone was from New York, not London. But yeah, imagine they all coming for a field trip. So as a field trip progress, they encounter various poetic situation in their field trip. Over to Pravat.
Yeah, in their field trip, and it was probably in one of the jungles somewhere. And at the time, there was a boar attack on them. You know, they were when on the move, and there was boar attack of say 100 of the boars came and attacked them, and they didn't know what to do. They didn't have sticks, they didn't have guns. They thought like it will be very because they were all public speakers, and they wanted to. Even Dale Carnegie was nearby, and that was the Brooklyn area, and they were part of it. And at that time, they didn't know what to do, and they started panicking, and there were passers by, some of the other uh, people who were in the jungle also. They thought to help them out, and as a matter of fact, Benjamin Franklin was totally injured, and one of the passerby helped them, took them to nearby hospital, and they organized like the vehicle so that they can take them to nearby hospital. And ultimately, the injury was healed after 3 months. That is the whole story. Yeah, the theme of the story is even though you are big, you are great, you have to need to be cautious when you are taking a journey uh, to the unknown, rather. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, team of Toastmaster Nitya and Toastmaster Parvat. With this, I like to start again with Toastmaster Pratik's team to like decide what was the letter and the words being used. Toastmaster Anshuman is disallowed from this, like the online sessions, because you know the word already. Yeah, I mean the letter. But it's easy to guess, right? Once you know the letter. Toastmaster Minal, any guesses from it? A. It should be B from Toastmaster Vidu. What would be the words then? Toastmaster Ved, Toastmaster Bob, anything from you guys?
A. I'm just
A.
throwing it out there.
Toastmaster Pratik, any like it's just yet to hear from Toastmaster Pratik's team. B. And nameless animal thing? Benjamin? Books? What's the third one? The third one. Okay, Bears. Okay, Bears and Brooklyn. Toastmaster Ethel, for it's time for you to announce. So yeah, that's a thumbs up. It's a perfect guess from Toastmaster Pratik's team. So yeah, the letter was B.
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin.
Listen to
We thought about bombs.
I thought
Brooklyn
buffet
and
would be the word as well, as a like thing maybe. But then again, she reinvented in her speech, so even I didn't know the four letters, so that's even I was guessing that time. So now the time is for Toastmaster Ved and Toastmaster Bob to present their speech. Over to you guys.
Toastmaster Bill, can you start? Yeah.
So should I start or you are going to start?
You're
Okay.
starting.
Okay, got it. So Nia and Vaibhav met in Ahmedabad, and one day Vaibhav received the letter from the NASA. Nia was not happy. She was worried about Vaibhav. Vaibhav was selected for the Mars mission. Nia was, and Vaibhav was excited, and he was very happy. He was going to Mars. He was going to be the first person to go to Mars, right? And he's going to be in the history books as well. And Nia was born in Nainital near Naneshwar Mandir. She used to sing like Nightingale. And after Vaibhav left, she met another person called Virat. Virat belonged to Vadodara, and then but that relationship did not last, and everybody parted their ways. Now over to you, Bob.
So now, after everybody parted their ways, me, Ved, Neetal, and Sheetal, the four friends from college, we decided to take a trip. And we thought, why not go to Nainital, Shimla, and some other places as well. So in Nainital, we visited a bunch of different places. We had lunch, dinner, and we did all the touristy stuff there. And from there, we went on to Shimla. Shimla, we went to this Shimla State Park, Shimla State Museum, the Himalayan Natural Nature Park. And there we saw a lot of different animals like snakes and nightingales and bears and all the general animals that you see in a nature park. A lot of birds as well. And as we were, one day we decided to have lunch. So we went to the Nainital Cafe in Shimla Road, which had some amazing food, and we enjoyed ourselves to the max. And since this was going to be my last hurrah trip before I go on to Mars, probably never to return again. So, yes. So we had a fun time. Me, Ved, Nital, Sheetal, and a few other people. Thank you. Back to you guys.
So yes, so thank you Toastmaster Wave and Toastmaster Bo for such a wonderful speech, story. I mean, and with this again, I'd like to ask the audience to guess what was the word. Alf and and I won't like declare it in the end. Like after everyone speaks one. It's yeah, you guys. Okay. Vidu and and Toastmaster Neethal, would you also like go along with the audience? They are saying N is the word, like Toastmaster Pratik, Toastmaster Mayank, Toastmaster Vidu, Toastmaster Vinal, and Toastmaster Rishabh, all saying N. What's your call? Toastmaster Pravat and Toastmaster Neethal.
It should be V, Vaibhav, Vadodara.
Yeah, they said Vadodara. Yeah, it's fine. Like they said Vadodara though. But no, it's not V. No,
Okay.
it's not N. It was S. They said Shimla Road. They Cheetal, Shimla. So Toastmaster Ved and Toastmaster Bob, can you announce the 4 words?
So, snake. Yes. So, Sheetal, the name snake, the animal, place was obviously Shimla, and thing was Shimla State Museum.
Yeah. So the way you use Nainital, the emphasis everyone went with Nainital and no one thought there's a Shimla Road at the end also.
And just to be clear, Ved actually wrote the entire thing on the chat for everybody to see before he realized his mistake and deleted it.
So yeah. Okay, with this, I'd like to invite the last team. I know we have been stretched a bit longer, but yeah. Vidu and Toastmaster.
Can you hear us, Toastmaster Ved? Hey Tanya, long time. What's happening?
All good, all good. I thought it would be very hot. So where are you nowadays?
Yeah, it's quite opposite to the London weather here. I'm in Colombo, Sri Lanka.
Oh, nice. How is Sri Lanka treating you? I just forgot to tell you that I am in London.
Yeah, I know. I'm just enjoying the coconut water here. Quite delicious, quite tasty. Not like the London coconut water at all. It's pretty bland. I don't know if you visited here. You told me once you saw a deer here, right?
Oh no, I think I saw maybe a tiger or a lion. But may I send the? I believe I shared few of the pictures. Do you recall that?
Yeah, I remember seeing it on my laptop, or was it my tablet? I don't remember. It might have been my tablet.
Oh, okay.
Right. It was great catching up. You take good rest, and I'll see you around in Sri Lanka if you're visiting sometime.
Yep. Catch you soon. Bye.
Take care. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 1 minute 10 seconds. But again, for the audience, they have to guess It was 2 minutes still the minimum for the team. It's even after passing the mic and having like time involved in that also, still you didn't cross the two. So, but yeah, for the audience, guess the word.
Tanya Tiger.
You guys made it quite obvious, I would say. You started nice, but then you said London 5 times. Don't know why. Okay, with this, I'd like to hand over to Toastmaster.
So Toastmaster Pratik and Toastmaster. Yeah, like कोई winner तो all right. So we'll have special prizes for the winning team. I don't know what special prizes Mayank is arranging. I think we had a long meeting today. Usually it's a 1.5 hour meeting. It's extended already to 2 hours. So I'd like to close the meeting quickly with inviting Toastmaster Vidhu to share her evaluation as general evaluator for the entire meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Vidhu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. So I'll quickly share the overall evaluation and okay, I will call upon Bayang, who has would you-
Toastmaster Neetal, you gave a speech on investment and banking and planning your retirement. Um, you, I think it was kind of a repeat or an improvised version of your previous speech. Once you have already talked about this, and you've well incorporated the feedback that was given in that speech. You've talked about how investment planning gave reference to a leading influencer, Rachna Pandey, gave live examples of being a chartered accountant and not being able to plan our own funding investment. And me and Toastmaster Vidhu can really resonate with that, right? And you talked about very important elements type of financial awareness, cost planning, long-term planning, and retirement planning. Nobody plans for retirement. You have to eventually, really face and retire. You've talked about different classes of assets, in terms of stocks, bonds, bullion, crypto, real estate, emergency fund, etc., etc., etc. So from a worrying point of view, you gave us all a lot of worry that guys, plan your money wise, don't overspend, and live your life before you retire. Because after retirement, maybe you might be living on hospital bills and medical bills. So overall, on the speech, the content was very nice and rich and happy. I mean, lengthy, good content. Few recommendations for you. You could explore, bringing a little bit of voice modulations to just bring in some excitement. Instead of a flat tone, for example, all right, let's talk about stocks. They rise up and go down. So, something like this will help you engage your audience better in your communication. And when you talk about, say, so gold and silver, so you say, okay, and these days there's investment in gold and silver, like gold and silver. You could have just pointed to a few of those uh, diamond earrings and bracelets that you were wearing, bringing that excitement in Toastmaster Vidhu to go home and pursue her husband and let's go and buy some bullion. Yeah, it will just add into her, wealth. Um, so those are two large elements that I would want to talk about. Bringing that excitement when you're talking about when talking about stocks. Do talk about great crashes where people have lost billions and billions as well, from their investment worth, right? And of course, when talking about investments, you could have also talked about not only physical investments, but investment in health and personality, yourself. Well, that is the biggest wealth because no matter how much money you earn, if you've got bad health, doctors and hospitals will wipe it out in 3 months, 6 months at most, right? So overall, great speech delivery and just work on engaging your customer better. Thank you.
Okay, so now I will be sharing the general evaluation of the entire meeting. I'll start off with the timing of our meeting. We have started a bit late. It was planned for 10:30. So I would urge everybody to be more prepared in the coming meetings and start on time. In terms of preparation and the atmosphere, I think we have the right level of energy and everybody started with good enthusiasm. And in terms of the arrangement, I think it would be recommended to have all the arrangements well in time. And all the role plays, since evaluation we're not having the entire tacting today. We were having a detailed table topic session, but we were not having our grammarian, our counter, which were also very essential in the entire session. So I would suggest that all of the role play should be planned well in advance, right? In terms of the entire outlay of the table topic, the prepared speech, and our evaluation, we have done quite, considering this was a different kind of a meeting than our usuals. So including the game and including other guests was very well done. Now, in terms of Neetal's speech, one recommendation for you, Neetal, is that we all know that you have experimented with the subject of financial advisory, right? So we are looking forward to some new elements or new area of subject where you can explore more and share your point of view. In terms of the table topic, Ved has selected very relevant and very fresh topics for table topic, and everybody enjoyed it. But a suggestion for Ved is like it was a 200th meeting, so I think we could have experimented more on the topics of table topic of how making it more related to our journey, or maybe making it more related to today's entire subject. Now, one recommendation for Anshuman as well in terms of the TM mod is that initially we planned to cover two topics in the today's session. One was what went well and how are we going to do better. So I think this entire TM mod we have talked about our journeys very well, but I think this element which like the way forward was not being emphasis, or that plan was not shared, which could have been done in a more elaborative way. Overall, the enthusiasm and the zeal was perfect, and we look forward to more such sessions. Over to you, the TM mod of the day, Toastmaster Anshu.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Vidhu, for sharing the feedback with all of us. And I'd like to conclude with the feedback they've shared that what we can do in the future. We made it to meeting number 200. We have to make it to meeting number 400. Up ki bar. Not up ki bar, maybe in the next. We took 4 years for 200. We'll take another 4 years for 400. But we will get there. Maybe in another year or two, we'll have artificial intelligence technology, hologram technology, bringing Ether live here. We don't know how hybrid meetings will be or physical meetings will be. But one thing is definitely, I think what we have going strong is a core group which drives our club. The core group can increase more. Maybe Mrinal joining today and Dikshar joining tomorrow. I don't know if he'll quit Amex and join our or run it in parallel. Run it in parallel, but having all of us together, being consistent about the meetings, improving day by day, having more mentors from outside, from within our club, raising the standards of our club, promoting it more, getting it better reach, reaching the right audience, and practicing better speeches, bringing better content, and keep on elevating the level of our club week by week. And eventually, by 400, we might be having such excellent meetings with the help of technology and live that we'll all will be mesmerized. So I'm leaving the intention At today's 200, we'll get to 400 and be an amazing, super successful club. However, thanks a lot everyone for joining. It's been an amazing being the Toastmaster today for the 200 meeting, and I hope you all had a productive morning today. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Have a nice bye.
Now, just to conclude, I like to invite each one of you to share your feedback, especially the guests. So maybe I'll start with the online guests. So Toastmaster Pravat, how was your experience of the meeting today?
Oh, it was excellent. In fact, my interaction with Toastmaster has been with the bigger groups in Mumbai, and we had like many times we are not getting time to speak also. And this was a smaller group. We all of us talked, and I love the breakout group. In fact, that was lovely. So a different kind of concept. Overall, it was good. It was well managed, rather. Yeah, thank you, everyone, and
Thanks a lot,
congratulations for the 200th meeting. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Pravat. And if you're able to take out time, visit us in person. You stay in Chhatarpur, right?
I live in Chhatarpur. Yeah, it will be pretty easy. Noida, no? I'll come over.
Gurgaon.
Gurgaon. Oh, then it's quite easy.
Yeah, like half an hour away.
And I usually go for the BNI meetings in Gurgaon.
Yeah, it'll take you, I think, 20 minutes to reach
20
here. So
minutes.
if you feel adventurous on a Saturday morning, please visit us here. We'll be happy to connect with you offline on where the details are.
Yeah, I will come over.
All right, thanks a lot. I'd like to invite you, Toastmaster Rajneesh, right? Rishabh, sorry. So sorry. Clearly. Toastmaster Rishabh to share your feedback for today morning.
Thank you, everyone. I think I really enjoyed the vibe and energy here, right? And I'm looking forward to learn a lot more and evolve our conversations and the speeches as well, right? So that's pretty much it from my end. I think the feedback has already been captured pretty well. Yeah. So
over to you, Toastmaster Mrinal, to soon to be Toastmaster. Share your feedback.
Hi everyone. So, yeah, I guess so. For me, it's been a pretty good experience. Like to be honest, when I started off, I was a bit low on energy, but I guess towards the end of it, I am feeling a lot more energetic, and I really appreciate. When I came up a little early, so I could see the efforts that Mayank and Shuman Vedu were, they were putting in. So it's really good to see people putting up all this organized event. So yeah, that's it from my end.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Before we leave, we'll take a quick group fee with the online audience. Whoever is available. Toastmaster Ved, Toastmaster Bob, Toastmaster Pravat. If you can open up your video for a bit. You're taking the screenshot, right? You have to take the screenshot, actually.
Let me
Is it done? Is it? Right. Thanks to Toastmaster Ved, Toastmaster Bob, Toastmaster Pravat for joining, and see you all in the next meeting. Thank you.